राजस्थान की खबरें सिर्फ देखिए ही नहीं, पढ़िए भी rajasthantak.com पर।
Bharat Jodo Yatra wends itself through Rajasthan. One big question that's being asked, will Bharat Jodo lead to Congress Jodo in Rajasthan given the power struggle here between Chief Minister Ashok Gehlot and his one-time deputy Sachin Pilot. Sachin Pilot is now with us because we are in Dausa, remember, where this is Pilot country. He's won here, his father won here and so did his mother. Welcome Sachin, you're looking smart. महंगाई की हार तक आओ साथ चले, Bharat Jodo Yatra. All this is all very well, Sachin. But what about Congress Jodo in Rajasthan? Let's be honest. There's a past struggle between Ashok Gehlot and Sachin Pilot.
Congress is fully Jodoed in Rajasthan. Please don't be in any doubt.
No one is going to believe you when you say that.
Well, I'm telling you because it's for you to believe. We have elections in 12 months and we have to fight this election unitedly and we have to win this election more importantly because we have Lok Sabha within a few months after that. So these elections are important for us. I think the singular focus of the party today in Rajasthan is to have a united effort to be able to defeat the BJP and come back to power.
Under Ashok Gehlot's leadership, because let's be clear, he's publicly targeted you, questioned you. He says you've targeted him. So, you try to bring down his government. So there's a lot of bad blood. So when you say Congress is Jodo, no one's going to believe it.
So let me first correct you right there. All these accusations of bringing the government down, etc., I think a bit misplaced. In the party, in the Congress party, if I have some feedback to give or suggestions to make and how to better the performance of the organization and the government, we all have the rights to do that. And 2.5 years ago, when we went to the Congress leadership, they actually listened to us, formed a committee and worked towards how we can better our performances. Having said that, now we are 4 years...
No, Sachin, I must, ask you therefore. I know we are going back in time, but isn't it true that you and your supporters were in a hotel in Haryana, that the Gehlot camp was in another hotel and the whole aim was to displace the Chief Minister and become CM. So how can you say that there was no such attempt?
You were right there when all this happened.
Yes.
I had certain grievances because you now want to go back into the past. Let me just type.
No, I wanted to be settled once and for all.
Yeah, I know. I want to make it very clear to you. We had certain issues and they were important for us. We voiced them. The party leadership heard us out. And upon hearing us, the party formed a committee of AICC, a 3-member committee. They put some steps that they want to take. And the last 2 years, we've taken those steps. So now the more important question is, what happens next? And to my mind, we all have to focus on how to make sure that, unlike last time and time before that, in Rajasthan, it's a 5-year cycle for each party. So to break that cycle, to get people's mandate, we have to work unitedly, and we are doing that. So rest assured, Congress party is fully united, and in 12 months' time, we'll be able to get the mandate from the people.
I'll come to what happens next in a moment, but I just want one final clarification. The charge is you were hobnobbing with the BJP, you were meeting BJP leaders, your supporters were meeting the likes of Amit Shah and Gajendra Singh Shekhawat, which is why the Chief Minister called you a gaddar on TV, a traitor.
You are trying to make me say something, but I won't.
No, this is the charge that was made. He says he has proof that you all were in touch with the BJP.
Rajdeep, whatever Mr. Gehlot has said, he has already said. I don't want to go into the past, but I can tell you one thing again for your information. Everything that was said is completely baseless. We have to move forward.
You never were in touch with the BJP.
I've said to you 4 times before, I'm saying it to you again. We are moving forward. I don't want to go back into the past. I can accuse, somebody else can accuse. The point is, we are in government today. Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh all go to elections together. So it is true some of my colleagues have left the Congress and joined the BJP. But it doesn't mean that holds true for everybody, first of all. Second of all, the Congress party is a party where we have the freedom to talk to the leadership. We've done that. Our issues were resolved. And steps have been taken now to make sure that we are able to break this cycle of a 5-year term for each party. That's most important for us right now.
Okay, so let's look ahead. You're saying issues have been resolved. The buzz is that you are hoping that once the Yatra moves out of Rajasthan on the 21st of this month, the issue of chief ministership will be resolved. Sachin Pilot is hoping that there will be a change in guard. Is there some deal that has been arrived at? Because Ashok Gehlot doesn't show any sign of leaving at the moment.
Are you here to ask me questions about the future? I can only say this much.
You said what next?
And what next is that we have to win this election, whatever it takes.
No, are you hoping to be CM after the 21st of December?
What happens after 21st, 24th, 30th is not up to me to decide. It's the Congress party leadership. They will decide what steps to take, who gets what responsibility, who fits in what position. And for the last 22 odd years, whenever the Congress party has given me an assignment, I've done it with the best of my capacity and capability. Now, what will happen in the future, I'm no one to say.
But are you hoping that there will be some
I
change?
think we have to do what needs to be done to win back the state.
What is that? What is it that you hope?
So that's something that the party has to decide. I've given our suggestions.
What is your suggestion? That there should be a change?
I'm not going to share it on camera with you, but whatever I had to say in the party, I've said it. It's understood. We've taken cognizance of it. Now the single focus for us is to make sure that the reception that the Yatra is getting in Rajasthan gets more accentuated. We have 3 or 4 days left. Lakhs of people have joined this Yatra and on issues that are important and pertinent to our society. And I think it's really also giving the BJP the jitters about how people are accepting the Yatra, and all of us are making our fullest efforts to make this Yatra a historic and memorable one.
Have you been given any assurances by the Congress leadership that something will be done? Because you've been reportedly waiting for months on end. Nothing has changed. There was even a meeting held here in October. There the argument is Sachin Pilot does not have the support of a majority of the MLAs, so how can he become Chief Minister? That you only have the support of 10, 12 MLAs, the majority are with Ashok Gehlot. Is that true or not?
Rajdeep, so you're asking a question and answering it, and I'm not going to get into this. I'm saying to you, the Congress leadership knows very well what needs to be done. Whatever it takes, we have to make sure the Congress party wins. We won Himachal Pradesh. It has given a boost to the Congress party across the country. Hindi-speaking states where we have a bipolar contest, Congress party has to register a few wins. And Rajasthan is an important state for us. Whatever decisions, changes or not, that decision lies with the leadership of the Congress party. They will take that decision. Now,
how long will you wait?
You and I are no one to decide who gets what support. It's the leadership of the party, and I speak not just for myself, but for everybody in Rajasthan Congress, that we are willing to do whatever it takes to win back the state for us.
How long will you wait for the leadership to take any decisions on Rajasthan? How long will you wait? You've been waiting for a while. How long are you willing to wait?
We have elections in 12 months' time. I think suffice to say that we have to get into election mode very quickly. We have limited time, and we are fighting an election with the BJP that is a very well-oiled machinery in terms of electioneering. But I'm confident if the organization and the party and the government work together, we can get people's blessing. So it's not a question of how long I'm supposed to be waiting or not. The question is, party will decide at the adequate time, right decisions should be taken. Now, it's not just about one person, by the way. You keep making it look like it's A versus B. That's not the point. The point is a comprehensive, collective, tactical strategy of moving forward in the next few months so that our efforts, our achievements, our programs are reaching the people and we get the political benefit for that.
You've been walking with Rahul Gandhi through much of the Rajasthan leg of this Bharat Jodo Yatra. You were also campaigning in Himachal Pradesh where Priyanka Gandhi Vadra played a role. Am I to understand that the Gandhi family is what you're banking on? That they will in a way effect a change? Because the MLAs in Rajasthan don't seem to be wanting to effect a change. Judging by the fact that most of them seem to be with Mr. Gehlot.
Have you asked them? How do you know who's with who? The question is not about which MLA supports.
This is what the Chief Minister said.
It doesn't matter what anyone else says. And the simple point is, unfortunately, the Congress party was supposed to have a CLP meeting, a legislative party meeting on 25th September. That meeting did not take place. Now it's for the first time that a meeting like that was called and not conducted. So, and the Chief Minister has apologized in public about that meeting not having been conducted. Next, what the party will decide to do, I'm no one to say. I can see, for myself, I can say this much, that I have worked tirelessly to make the government here in Rajasthan because I was the party president and everybody helped chipped in to make the government. 25, 30 years, we form the government and we lose really badly. Obviously, we have to do something a bit different to make sure that people are able now to bring back, get us back elected into power in Rajasthan. Party, I think, is very clear. Whatever is in the interest of the party, and nobody is above organization. So whatever is in the interest of the party, whatever leadership, people, workers, supporters, MLAs, ministers, AICC, PCC, whatever we all decide to do, it will be done in the interest of the state and in the interest of the party.
Mallikarjun Kharge, Congress president now. September 25th, he was the observer here when that CLP meeting was not called. Are you hopeful that he knows the reality on the ground as you see it, and therefore will take a decision soon? I come back to it. You know, you're going in circles because I want to understand, are you confident that change will take place in Rajasthan, whether it's leadership or any other change, but change will take place ahead of next year's elections?
I'm known to say. I'm just hopeful that the party and all of us will take the right decisions to make sure that we win the election, whatever that decision may be.
You know, you're being very careful. That means that Sachin Pilot, somewhere you don't want to jump the gun because you fear if you jump the gun, then things will become difficult for you. You're playing it very safe.
Why is it
how long?
It's not about me.
Because as I said, I want
to win elections.
Yes.
And we won Himachal after a gap of 3 or 4 years. That's been a real morale booster for people across the country. And I keep saying, unless we win states, we can't mount a formidable challenge in 24. We have to win Karnataka, we have to win other states, Chhattisgarh, Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh. We win these states, and then we have a real chance at defeating the NDA in 2024.
If you don't become the Chief Minister in the next month or so, will you leave the Congress? Do you have any options?
I have been in the Congress for 22 years. For 40 years we worked in the party. The party has given me enough, and I have full faith that the party will take the right decision at the right time.
The Bharat Jodo Yatra itself, has it made any impact, you think? You're saying lakhs of people are coming. There's a sense that it's been decoupled from politics, that this is a yatra about rehabilitating Rahul Gandhi,
No.
but will it revive the Congress party?
It's absolutely unfair to talk about Mr. Rahul Gandhi and him, like you said, quote-unquote, rehabilitated. That's not it. What Mr. Gandhi is doing is walking with the Yatris, 150 of them, for the last 3.5 months, 2,500 kilometers. And he's raising issues that are important, that are pertinent, that matter to the people. Our institutions are being diluted, there's high inflation, there's joblessness, there is animosity in some parts of our country, and there is general lack of empathy amongst most people who are running the show in Delhi.
You're saying all this, the BJP has just swept Gujarat by a big margin.
No,
I mean, you're referring to Himachal, they will refer to Gujarat. They will say that we are not under any threat in India at the moment.
By winning an election, it gives you the blank check to do whatever you want, however you want. Inflation, joblessness, economic collapse, industry shutting down are important issues for us. And Mr. Gandhi is talking about this and asking people to come walk together in harmony, in peace, and the coming of together of all religion, all societies, all caste. And the number of people who meet, young people, old people, farmers, laborers, former servicemen, the people are coming, talking, meeting, and he's walking through the entire country for the first time ever in 70 years. Someone has done that without looking for political dividends, one. But once the yatra passes through a state, it's up to the people of the state to derive the political benefit for the Congress party. Our workers, our cadres, our office bearers will obviously take some political benefit out of it. But is he looking out to do this to get votes? No. But will it help the Congress party in the medium and short run? Yes.
So therefore, when the yatra goes out of Rajasthan, you believe it will revive the party here in the state? Or will it be forgotten? Parties revive.
Party is already in power. We have to just retain this power. We have to get people's mandate one more time in 12 months' time. That's what it is.
No, but no one has, as you rightly said, no one has retained power in Rajasthan for decades now. Every 5 years, governments change. So obviously, it's advantage BJP at the moment.
No, there are other states where the Congress party has won elections back to back. In Delhi, we won 3 times. In Assam, we won 3 times. Haryana, we won twice. There is no reason why we can't win twice in Rajasthan.
Do you need a change in face to arrest anti-incumbency against the Gehlot government? Most political observers tell me Congress will struggle to win 50 seats in Rajasthan if elections are held tomorrow out of 200.
I don't know who you talk to, but one thing is true that last time we were in government, we were reduced to 21 seats out of 200. Before that, out of 150, we were reduced to 50. So we've had a pretty weak track record in terms of retaining the state. But I think if we do the right things, we manage our election campaign, take the necessary steps, and work together, there is no doubt in our mind that we can win Rajasthan again.
I've been trying this right from the start of this interview. Sachin Pilot, every time I mention Chief Minister, there's a glint in your eye. It's something you've been working towards. Let's be honest. Why deny it? Why live in denial? You'd like to be Chief Minister of Rajasthan.
I'd like to do many things in life, but just working towards a particular position is not what I want to do. I want to be useful, and for me, the top priority is to not only help Congress Party revive, but first do it in my own state. I think Rajasthan, we have a good chance. People are looking at the Congrest Party. So my first priority is to make sure that we win the election in 12 months' time. And of course, this will help us in winning other states, and we'll have a domino effect. So the first thing is, my efforts, my aim, my focus is to make sure that we win Rajasthan. And I think it's within our range to get the people to bless us again.
My final question, you're looking rather fit. You do what, 25 kilometers of walking every day?
Mr. Gandhi is walking at least 28-30 kilometers a day. Every day, for the last 99 days. Tomorrow is the 100th day of the Yatra. And I think he's doing it relentlessly, but the affection, the love, the support that he, the Yatris and all of us are getting from the people, that's what gives us energy to move forward. And this is being done with a very clear agenda. It's not just to win election and get votes. This is to make sure that the people's voice should be heard. We must work towards finding solutions, and there should be harmony, peace and brotherhood. This country is all about that. The diversity that we see has to be nurtured, fostered and embraced. That's what he's trying to do.
You know, before the Yatra came to Rajasthan, I saw a picture of you and Ashok Gehlot holding each other's hands.
What is
A photo. No, I was wondering whether that was orchestrated. No, come on, because we know the nature of the relationship. Words have been exchanged. It's not even that these words have been exchanged in private. Naturally, therefore, when we see you holding hands, we think it's a photo of once Rahul Gandhi leaves Rajasthan, will it be back to normal?
People talk about competition. I mean, I would be in competition with someone who's my age, 1 or 2 years, aage piche, but Ashokji is a veteran. He's a very experienced, very aged leader who's done, so many years of public life and held many positions. And, people say things and not say things. I don't think we should hold on to that. We must move forward. And, life is all about looking ahead and what we can achieve in the future. And we have worked before. We're working together now and we work together in the future also.
So we'll see whether what happens, whether while looking ahead, you become the next Chief Minister of Rajasthan. But for now, thank you very much for joining us. As I said, maybe this is the way to stay fit. 25 kilometers walking, he's looking incredibly fit, unlike me at the moment. Maybe I also need to start doing a bit of walking. Thanks very much, Sachin, for joining us, and good luck to you in the months ahead. Thank you. Sachin Pilot there, not revealing the nature of the battle that's taking place in Rajasthan. We'll wait and see what happens once Rahul Gandhi leaves Rajasthan. Will that power struggle revive? And will there be a change of guard in this state? Let's carry on.